Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevy.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. I want to take this opportunity to encourage you to go to our YouTube page and subscribe, or go to our Facebook page at Missouri Sports Network and give us a like, and then you'll know everything that we know. It is once again time for our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment. We're catching up here with our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week. Presented by Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol. It's our Springfield area leadoff club, Steve Brewer. Most Valuable Player Award was handed out on Monday to Greenwood Blue Jay Chance Rose. And Chance, and along with his head coach, Chris Meza, have joined us. Coach Meza, thanks for helping to set this up.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate all the efforts you guys are doing. It's been a pleasure.
Bet. We have wrapped up our leadoff club luncheons, but this past Monday we handed out the awards, trying to catch up with some of those athletes that won the awards. And as far as Greenwood, tell us just a little bit, kind of put the season, kind of put a bow on it up to this point. You're preparing here for districts. What's going on with the Blue Jays right now?
Yeah, absolutely. We had a game, our last home game last night. We beat Crane 11-4, which capped off our 8-1 at home regular season. Not so great on the road. We are 0-11, so we're hoping and praying for some rain, and maybe we can host districts. Coach Nasby will let us host districts, so we can kind of get some home field advantage. But I mean, it's been fun. It's been interesting. Taking a bunch of guys. I've spoke at the leadoff club a couple of weeks ago that you got a lot of guys that are just athletes from other programs that we have here at the school, and trying to turn them into baseball players. And we've seen a lot of improvement. I'm sure Chance will tell you, we've had kids that had never touched a baseball before, and one of them last night was 1 for 3 with a couple RBIs, and he's went from hitting, I think the first couple of weeks he was hitting like 0-41, had 1 hit and like 17 at bats, and now he's hitting 230. So we're making some improvements. I think it just really buying in and letting these guys know that I believe in them, and their counterparts and their captains believe in them. And it's just kind of helped them relax a little bit as we've gone on through the season.
Now, district starts, the 17th, which is, I believe, Saturday.
Yes.
You guys take on New Covenant Academy. And you've already played them at least once this season. What do you feel like you're doing well right now, and maybe different than you were doing a week ago when you saw New Covenant Academy the last time?
I think we're swinging it a little bit better than we have this whole week. We've been hitting the ball really hard, even in our losses this week. That we're putting a lot of barrels on baseballs, and we're hitting the ball hard. We just happen to be hitting it at people. But over the last couple of games, I'd say our bat to ball skill has gone up. A lot more confidence in the box. We had a conversation a couple of weeks ago about, some timing things at practice before we got rained on. We were out in the middle of the cages at Drury and having conversation about some stuff. And then all of a sudden the floodgates opened up, and went back to the dugout and had some more just internal conversation about what's the best approach of how to make hard contact. And I think some of our guys have been bought in on that, especially this week. We have a lot of like small signal words that we use to kind of keep guys on track.
Very good. Very good. Well, Coach, alongside you is the Springfield area leadoff club, Steve Brewer, most valuable player, Chance Rose. Tell us a little bit about Chance and what makes him the most valuable player.
Honestly, everything that he puts into it. We were just having a conversation before the interview about him going over to Drury, and it turning into, at the college level, it pretty much turns into a job. It's a full-time job for athletes. And, even now having the conversation, he's already bought in on that, and he's been bought in for the last couple of years. He's usually the first one that shows up for morning weights. And I'm kind of crazy. I'll have morning weights at 5:30, 6:30, 6 o'clock, whatever time I feel like I get out of bed and roll up here to the weight room. But Chance is usually always here the same time I am, or before me, waiting in the parking lot to get in. So he's just one of those guys. He's a guy that needs to be on teams. He's the kind of guy that coaches want and dream for. He's been very productive for me over the last 2 years. I know for Coach Adams before that, he was pretty productive.
Well, Chance, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. First off, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named an Athlete of the Week.
Thank you so much. It's a big honor and it means a lot.
Just tell us a little bit about just your background. What got you into baseball? Maybe you've had some people in your background that have maybe helped you along as far as your love for the game. But tell us a little bit about your background when you started playing and positions that you played.
Well, positions I've played at Greenwood, I've played every position in my career besides right field as a lefty. My record is, I think, 7 positions in one game. So that's great. But I've been watching and listening to baseball on the radio ever since I can remember, and just people like obviously my mom and dad getting me into baseball, even though they weren't big baseball people. Everyone in my family is big in basketball, and I wanted to be different, I guess, probably because I can't shoot. But all my coaches throughout the way, especially Coach Meza, have helped me a lot, and it's just been a really fun journey.
Do you have a favorite position?
Probably, as people don't like it, I like catching and playing shortstop, but the real answer I should probably give is playing center field, because I'll be playing outfield and pitching the next 4 years. But truly, in my heart, I love catching. But I prefer doing it.
What do you do? How do you kind of get prepared for a game? If, let's say, you're playing later on this afternoon, what are you doing mentally and physically to kind of get prepared?
Well, the first thing is I always try to get 8 hours of sleep no matter what. And then I eat the same breakfast, and then usually try to get the same lunch. It's just kind of consistent. And then I look over kind of who the teams have played. I talk to Coach Meza, talk to my other teammates about what pitchers they have, who they have available, who they have not, and then kind of just visualize success before the game and get some good swings in and just stay calm. I don't like to get all amped up before the game, because baseball is a very calm game and you need to stay within yourself. So I like to stay as consistent, as calm as I can throughout the whole day.
So what is on the menu for breakfast and lunch? Is that a superstition? I mean, is it having to eat chicken all the time, or what?
I think I played good one day my freshman year eating this, but so I have 2 eggs and toast just on top of each other, maybe some chocolate milk. And then if we're in school, I usually go over to the PSU and get some white rice and chicken from Panda Express. Or if I'm at home, I'll make these like panini salami sandwiches that I always like. But it's usually one of those 2 things on a game day. But it makes me feel good. I don't like being full during a game, but I like it.
What do you do as you're preparing to hit? What's going through your mind? You're in the on-deck circle. Are you looking for release points? Or are you looking for certain pitches? What are you doing in the on-deck circle to kind of get ready for an at-bat?
Well, I'm weird. I never swing in the on-deck circle. I always move my hips, get my front foot down, because I feel like that's more than the swing itself. But I am looking kind of where the release point is, if it moves a little bit. If somebody gets out before me, I'll talk to them. But really, where they locate their fastball, when they throw their off speed, what their first off speed is, if they go 0-2, 1-2, and what they go to, what or where. And then I have a lot of self-talk. Like, I tell myself that I belong, I'm better than the pitcher. I'm just a lot of positive self-talk before I go hit is mostly what I do.
Very good. Again, we're visiting with the Springfield Area Leadoff Club Most Valuable Player, Chance Rose, and head coach Chris Meza here on the Missouri Sports Network. Chance, if you could get in a time machine and go back to your 8th grade year and give yourself some advice based on what you know now as a senior, what advice would you give that 8th grader, Chance Rose?
First thing I would say is don't listen to other people, like the outsiders. Listen to your coaches, friends, and family, because that's the people who matter the most and most important. Because, I mean, especially if you have a lot of success and you commit and you sign, you're going to get a lot of haters. Like, it's a lot of pressure to go out and perform every night, because if you go 0 for 4 or have a bad game, everyone's going to be saying overrated or all that. But the only thing that truly matters is what your friends, family, and coaches think of you. So that's probably what I would tell myself coming into my freshman year.
All right. Now, you've made the decision as far as next year. Tell us a little bit about what you've decided to do and maybe an area of study.
Oh, yeah. I'm committed and signed to Drury. I love everything Coach Nasby and the rest of the coaching staff are doing there. They've had a lot of success the past few years, brand new facilities, got that brand new turf that we've been very lucky to play on. And I'm just super excited for the next 4 years and getting to play here in Springfield. And yeah.
Have you thought about maybe an area of study?
I'm going to study business. I'm not sure what I'd fully like to do with that yet, but yeah, I'm going to study business and learn that.
Very good. Well, again, on behalf of Chevy dealers of the Ozarks and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations. And I have one question left, and I'm a mandated reporter for the Highway Patrol. Do you always wear your seatbelt?
Always. Got to buckle up.
All right. Very good. Again, congratulations, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Coach Mesa, thanks so much for helping set this up, and we look forward to seeing what you guys do in the postseason.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
All right. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us, hey, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Hi, I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days.
Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together, we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.